Welcome back to DRAWPEDIA tutorials. Today I'm gonna teach how to draw Deimos from Fortnite. If you're new to this channel, be sure to like, subscribe and comment below. I'm gonna draw on my Wacom tablet, but you can follow my tutorials with any other media that you have, whether it's pencil color, Sharpie or crayon. Now first of all, I'm gonna draw a small arch curve line for the top of his hoodie right there. Turn it diagonally downwards with curve line on the right corner. Turn it downwards. Semi-circle turn to the left at the lower point. Mirror the same set of curve line on the left side of his head. For the outer line of his hoodie, I'm going to draw another arch curve line above that whole thing in the middle point. Turn it diagonally downwards to the outer corner. Semi-circle turn downwards. Flare it slightly out to the left at the lower point and turn it downwards. Semi-circle turn to the right. Mirror that same set of line on the right side of his head. Now inside of his hoodie, I'm going to draw on the left corner a line downwards. Semi-circle turn to the right. Turn it diagonally downwards to the right and to his chin. Sharp turn upwards at that corner with a line. And I'm gonna mirror the whole thing on the right side of his face. Now inside of the hoodie, from the middle point, I'm going to draw a line downwards from the upper corner all the way to the top of his nostril. And in the middle of his nose right there, I'm gonna draw an arch curve line to the left. Semi-circle turn downwards and slightly to the right. An upside down V shape across to the right side of his face. Mirror the whole thing on the right side. Below the nose right there, I'm going to draw from the middle point a triangle shape at that corner and copy that same triangle shape again on the right side. On the right side of that teeth, I'm going to draw a curved line downwards and slightly to the right. Sharp turn back upwards and curl it slightly to the left in the upper corner. Sharp turn diagonally downwards to the left. On the right side of that, I'm gonna repeat that same set of shape again and smaller. And another one. And another one at the outer point. And above that, curve line upwards and slightly to the left. Sharp turn diagonally downwards to the right. Sharp turn diagonally across to the right and slightly up. Mirror the whole thing on the left side of his face. Now for his eye, above the nose, I'm going to draw from the line in the middle, a small arch curve line to the left at that corner. And at the ending point on the left right there, curve line across to the left and slightly up. Semi-circle turn downwards, semi-circle turn across to the right and turn it diagonally upwards to the right. And inside of that shape, I'm going to draw his eye with diagonal curve line upwards to the left from the inner corner, across to the left, turn it diagonally downwards at the outer corner of the eye. For the lower line of his eye, curve line across at this lower point to the inner corner, and inside of that, I'm going to draw a small circular shape in the middle point. Mirror the whole thing on the right side of his face. Now for the lower teeth, I'm gonna draw above the chin a small triangle shape at that corner, and on the left side of that a curved line upwards, sharp turn diagonally downwards to the left and turn it slightly to the right at the lower point, curved line across to the right and slightly upwards. On the left side of that, I'm gonna draw some triangle shape across to the left at that corner right there. And on the left side of that last tooth, I'm going to draw a curved line upwards at that corner. Mirror the whole thing on the right side of his face. In the middle of the lower teeth, I'm going to draw a curved line across for his real chin right there. Turn it diagonally upwards at the side of the jaw on the left and right. Now at the inner line of his hoodie on the left, I'm gonna extend the line diagonally across to the right and slightly downwards. Same turn across to the right. And at the ending point from the right side, extend it across diagonally down to the left at that corner. For the outer line of the hoodie, extend it inwards to the middle point and slightly down, curve line across in the middle, turn it diagonally upwards to the ending point on the right. Now on the left side of his hoodie, I'm going to draw a line across to the left and to his shoulder. Same as turn diagonally downwards on his shoulder to the edge of his sleeve. And at the edge of his sleeve, I'm going to draw a curved line across diagonally down to the right. Turn it back diagonally up to the right with a short line. Now below the sleeve, I'm going to continue the line of his arm at the inner corner with a diagonal line downwards to the left. Same as turn to the left on his elbow point and turn it diagonally upwards from the elbow point. For the outer line of the arm, I'm going to draw a similar diagonal line downwards to the left below the sleeve on the left corner right here. And below that ending point, curved line across diagonally to the left and slightly upwards. Now on his wrist right there, I'm going to draw a curved line across and another curved line across above that at that corner. Turn it downwards on both ending points at the side. Inside of that shape, I'm going to draw on the left corner a V shape and an arch curve line from the ending point on the left to the right at that corner. Mirror that same set of shape on the right corner. And at the side of the wrist, I'm going to draw a triangular shape on the left and on the right side. Now above the wrist, I'm going to draw a curved line upwards and flare it out on the right corner. Turn it diagonally up to the left and turn it upwards. Same as turn across to the left and turn it downwards with a short line. At the outer corner of the wrist, curved line diagonally upwards to the left. And on his knuckle right there, I'm going to draw a triangle shape at that point. And continue the line of his hands upwards above that triangle shape. Extend it up to the tip of that finger. Same as turn to the right and turn it down. And below that ending point, further down, I'm going to draw on the left corner a line upwards. Turn it diagonally across to the right and up. Turn it down and turn it diagonally down to the left. A short line downwards at that corner. Below that ending point, slightly to the left, curved line upwards. Turn it diagonally across to the right. Turn it across to the right. Same as turn downwards. Sideways to the left and turn it diagonally down to the left. Below that ending point, I'm going to draw another finger with a short line upwards and slightly to the right. Sideways to the right and turn it downwards. Same as turn to the left. Turn it up. Sideways to the left. Turn it downwards and slightly to the left. Curve line diagonally down to the right and same as turn downwards. At the outer corner of his hand, above the triangular shape on the left, I'm going to draw a few more triangular shape upwards at the side of his finger right there. Now for the right side, I'm going to mirror the whole shoulder shape and the sleeve at that corner. And below the sleeve, curve line downwards at the inner corner and at the outer corner on the right there. Flare it slightly out below his elbow point with another curve line and turn it back inwards towards his glove. And on his glove, curve line across at that corner and another curve line across at his lower point. align downwards on both ending points at the side, and I'm gonna copy the same shape of the spikes similar to his left glove inside of that shape right there, and at the side on both the left and right as well. And below that whole thing, I'm gonna draw on the left corner diagonal line downwards to the left, turn it downwards, turn it diagonally down to the right, same as turn to the right and up, turn it back diagonally up to the left, turn it across diagonally to the right, turn it downwards, turn it diagonally down to the left, same as turn to the right, and turn it back upwards at the outer corner. Turn it upwards to his knuckle at that point. On the right side of that, a short diagonal line upwards to the right and turn it upwards. On his knuckle, on the left side of that ending point, I'm going to draw a small triangle shape at that corner, and I'm going to repeat that same triangle shape again on the right corner and another one at the outer point. Above that, a line upwards to the outer point of his wrist. Repeat that same line again on the left corner right there. At the inner corner of his sleeve, I'm going to draw the right side of his body with a line downwards and slightly inwards to the left. Turn it downwards on his waist. I'm gonna mirror the same curve line on the left side of his body right there. And for the crisscross straps along his t-shirt, I'm gonna take a point on his left shoulder and draw a diagonal curve line across to the side of his chest at the lower point on the right there, and repeat that same curve line again above that corner. On the right side of the shoulder, a line downwards and slightly to the right at that point, and another similar line on the right side of that at that corner. And below his left shoulder, I'm going to draw a diagonal line across to the right and slightly down at that point. And in the middle right there, I'm gonna draw a line downwards at that point, and another similar line on the right side of that. And on the left side of that whole thing, curve line downwards, turn it diagonally out to the left and downwards. Repeat that same set of line again on the left corner right there. And on the right side of that shape, I'm going to draw a line across and slightly up to the right. And another similar line below that. Continue that line on the other side on the right there. Turn it downwards. Now from his right shoulder, curve line diagonally across to the left and downwards at that point. Continue that curve line on the other side at this lower point across to the left. And slightly above that, I'm going to draw from the shoulder another similar line across to the left and downwards. Continue that line on the other side at this lower point on the left, and another similar curve line again above that. And to the shoulder, I'm gonna turn it closer to the previous line on the right there. And above that, on the left, curve line upwards and slightly to the right at that corner. And another similar line on the left side of that. And on the left side of that, diagonal line across to the left and slightly downwards. And another similar line above that at that corner. Now below that whole thing on the left side of his waist, I'm going to draw a curved line across to the right, to the middle point right there. And another similar line below that. And below that on the left, diagonal curved line across to the right and slightly upwards. And another similar line below that. Above that set of line from the middle point, diagonal curved line upwards to the left at that point. And repeat that same diagonal line again across on the right corner at its upper point, and another one right there. From the right side of his waist, curve line across to the left and slightly downwards, and another similar line below that to the left. Below that, a curve line from the side of his waist on the right, diagonally down to the left, and another similar line below that. From the left waist, curve line diagonally down to the right at that corner, and another similar line on the right side of that. Now below that whole thing, I'm going to draw the top of his pants with curve line across from the left all the way to the right, and extend it slightly out on the left and right side. Turn it downwards with a short line on both sides of the waist. Below that whole thing in the middle point, I'm going to draw the buckle of his belt with a line diagonally across and downwards from the middle point on both the left and right. Turn it sideways to the side of his waist. Turn it downwards at the side of the belt. Curve line across, and I'm going to mirror the whole thing at this lower point. Inside of the belt, I'm going to draw two lines downwards on the left corner, and I'm going to mirror that same curve line on the right side. Now for the buckle of the belt, I'm going to draw from the left corner a line across to the right, short line downwards, across to the left, short line downwards, across to the right, short line downwards, and I'm gonna repeat that same set of shape all the way downwards to the lower point of his buckle. And at the side of the buckle, curve line downwards, flare it out to the middle in the center right there, and back out to the left at the lower point. And on the left side of that, a circular shape at that corner. On the left side of the belt, I'm going to draw some small spikes with triangular shape to the left at that point, and another one on the left side of that, and another one at the side of his belt. Mirror the same set of shape on the right side. Below the belt, I'm going to draw the outer line of his left leg with curve line downwards and slightly out. Turn it back inwards to his knee point. Flare it out diagonally above his knee and turn it back inwards. And in the middle of his leg, I'm going to draw a curve line across below the buckle right there. And below that curve line, I'm going to draw the inner line of his left leg with curve line downwards and slightly to the left. Flare it out to the right and turn it back diagonally inwards to the left. From the ending point on the left, curve line across to the ending point on the right. And below that, from the left corner, curve line downwards, flare it out to the left, and mirror that same set of line on the right corner. Curve line across from the ending point on the left to the right. Inside of that shape, I'm going to draw some curve lines across on his knee right there. And below that whole thing, curve line downwards on the left corner, flare it slightly out and turn it back inwards to his ankle point. Flare it out on his ankle point with curve line and turn it back inwards. Curve line diagonally down to the left. Turn it sideways to the left and slightly down. Semicircle turn downwards. Curve line across to the right at that corner. Semicircle turn diagonally up to the right. Curve line across to the right. Turn it upwards. Semicircle turn diagonally inwards to his ankle point. Turn it upwards and slightly in. Flare it out with curve line and upwards. Turn it back inwards. Curve line upwards and flare it slightly out below the knee and turn it back inwards at the side of his knee. Now inside of his boots, I'm going to draw the upper line of the base, and I'm going to trace the same line along the edge at this lower point right here. And above that, I'm going to draw some short lines upwards on the left corner. Right there. And below the belt, I'm going to draw his side pocket with diagonal line downwards to the left at that point. And repeat that same diagonal line again at this lower point. And another similar line further down at that corner. In between the two diagonal lines, I'm going to draw some zigzag lines across diagonally down to the left at that point. And below that, on the left corner, I'm going to draw 3 triangular shape below that whole thing. Mirror the whole leg shape on the right side. Now on the left side of his waist, at this upper corner, I'm going to draw a diagonal line outwards to the left and slightly down. Turn it downwards with curved line. Fly it slightly out at the lower point. Sharp turn diagonally upwards to the right at that corner. Above his shoulder on the right, curved line diagonally upwards to the right at that corner. And another similar curved line at his lower point. A line downwards at the ending point on the right and slightly to the right. And on the right side of that whole thing, from the upper corner, short line outwards to the right, turn it downwards. On the left side of that ending point, I'm going to draw a long rectangular shape downwards at that point. And at the side of that, at the lower point, short line outwards on both sides. Turn it downwards and a line across at the ending point below. Inside of that shape, I'm going to trace the same outline along the edge right there. And that's all for our tutorial today. I hope you enjoy it and find my lessons helpful. Be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. Also, feel free to drop your requests, suggestions, or any other comments in the comment section below. See you next time!